welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, where we bring you the most in-depth reviews and updates from the world of motorcycles. If you're someone who lives and breathes motorcycles, you've landed in the right spot. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing launches of the year at the 2025 Honda Rebel 850. Honda's Rebel lineup has always represented a rebellious spirit fused with elegant engineering, and the new 850 brings a bold new chapter to that legacy. This isn't just a bike, it's an attitude on two wheels, and today we're going to peel back every single detail for you, from aesthetics to performance, and everything in between. Let's kick things off with the first impression at the exterior design. One look at the Rebel 850, and you immediately recognizes that Honda has managed to strike a fine balance between heritage and modern muscle. From the front, the bike exudes an assertive presence, thanks to its wide, circular LED headlamp encased in a matte black housing. The LED DRL ring gives it a modern touch while preserving that classic cruiser silhouette. The fork-mounted indicators are neatly integrated and unobtrusive, contributing to a clean, aggressive face. The front fender is trimmed just right, minimal, but muscular, offering a glimpse of the sturdy front forks that hint at this bike's performance pedigree. As we move to the side profile, the Rebel 850's lines come alive. The bike sits low and long, in that signature bobber style that has captivated cruiser fans for decades. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank has been sculpted to perfection, not just for aesthetic appeal but for practical ergonomics as well. At 13.2 liters, it offers a good balance of cruising range and weight distribution. The tank features subtle tank pad options and a matte finish that feels both industrial and premium. The frame, finished in powder-coated black, highlights the twin cradle architecture that cradles the engine at its heart. A keen eye will notice the mid-mounted foot pegs and the low-rise handlebar, offering a slightly aggressive, yet relaxed rider triangle. The seat, one of the most critical elements in cruiser design, is a single-piece unit with minimal stitching, deep cushioning, and a low stance, only 690 mm off the ground. It allows shorter riders to plant their feet confidently, while taller riders still feel comfortable on longer rides. The side also showcases that beefy exhaust pipe that runs parallel to the lower frame, matte black and slightly upswept, giving the bike an edgy silhouette. The dual shock absorbers sit almost vertically and are gas-charged with adjustable preload, blending in seamlessly with the side profile. And then there's the exposed belt drive. Yes, the Rebel 850 moves away from chain drive in favor of a low-maintenance, quiet belt system that reinforces its modern cruiser DNA. Moving toward the rear of the bike, the Rebel 850 continues to impress. The tail design is minimal but effective. The LED tail light is a sleek horizontal strip, integrated just beneath the rear seat edge. The rear indicators are separated enough to add width to the profile without breaking design harmony. There's also a neatly mounted license plate bracket with a small splash guard that adds utility without compromising aesthetics. The rear fender hugs the 16-inch wheel tightly, adding to the bike's muscular look. The tire itself is broad and chunky, reinforcing the idea that this machine is built for road dominance. It's worth noting how Honda has integrated modern lighting elements while maintaining a raw, stripped-back bobber feel. Now let's get into the heart of the matter. At the engine, Honda has equipped the Rebel 850 with a newly engineered 849cc parallel twin motor that's derived from the Africa Twin platform but retuned specifically for low-end grunt and mid-range torque. This liquid-cooled, 8-valve sock unit churns out a peak power of around 74 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and a torque figure of 72 Nm at just 5,000 rpm. What's really impressive here is how linear and tractable the power delivery is. It's punchy off the line, but incredibly smooth as you climb through the gears. Mated to a 6-speed gearbox and a slipper assist clutch, the powertrain feels refined yet rebellious, just like its name implies. Throttle response is crisp, thanks to Honda's refined ride-by-wire system. You also get multiple ride modes: A standard, rain, and Sport, each of which alters throttle mapping and engine braking. In Sport mode, the Rebel 850 feels like a completely different beast, eager to rev, responsive at every twist, and perfect for carving through urban traffic or enjoying a stretch of highway. Meanwhile, Standard mode offers a more mellow power curve, ideal for casual city commutes or cruising. Rain mode dulls the throttle response and softens engine braking, which comes in handy on wet roads or when riding in low traction conditions. The engine note is worth mentioning. The Rebel 850 isn't loud or obnoxious. Instead, it emits a deep, throaty growl that builds as the revs climb. The exhaust has been acoustically tuned for a more satisfying rumble, particularly in the mid-range. Whether you're idling at a stoplight or blipping the throttle on a winding road, the sound adds a visceral layer to the riding experience. On the performance front, the Rebel 850 holds its own in the midweight cruiser segment. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in under 4.5 seconds, which is impressive for a bike of this size and style. The low-end torque ensures you don't have to downshift often in city traffic, while highway cruising at 120 km/h feels effortless. With ample power in reserve for overtaking, the gearing is spot-on, tall enough to keep revs low during long rides, but not so tall that it feels sluggish in stop-and-go conditions. Handling, as expected from Honda, is sharp and predictable. The bike weighs around 220 kilograms wet, which isn't featherweight, but thanks to its low center of gravity and well-balanced chassis, it never feels cumbersome. The front suspension comprises 43mm Showa telescopic forks, while the rear features dual shock absorbers with adjustable preload. The suspension setup is dialed in for comfort without losing out on feedback. You can feel the road beneath, but you're not getting jolted by every pothole. The wide handlebars offer excellent leverage for low-speed maneuvering, and the rake angle ensures stability at higher speeds. Minimalistic ethos. You also get Bluetooth connectivity for basic functions like incoming call alerts and music controls via a handlebar-mounted switch, which is a nice touch for modern-day riders. Ergonomically, the Rebel 850 is designed to accommodate a wide variety of riders. The seat is wide and plush, the mid-mounted pegs offer a comfortable knee angle, and the slightly forward-set handlebar encourages a relaxed riding posture. There's also an optional pillion seat with a backrest available for those who plan on taking a passenger along. Honda also offers a range of genuine accessories, from saddlebags and windscreens to crash guards and bar and mirrors, allowing you to tailor the Rebel 850 to your style and needs. As far as pricing goes, the 2025 Honda Rebel 850 is competitively positioned. In the U.S. market, the base model comes in at around $9,699, making it a solid value proposition in the middleweight cruiser segment. In other regions like Europe or Asia, pricing may vary slightly depending on import duties and local taxes, but wherever you're located, the Rebel 850 brings a compelling package to the table: a modern tech, classic styling, and Honda reliability. Color options are tasteful and limited to 3 striking shades: a matte gunpowder black, metallic, pearl smoke gray, and candy daring red. Each color brings out different character traits in the bike. The black looks stealthy and mean, the gray is understated and classy, while the red pops with a retro flair. All 3 options come with the same finish quality and hardware, so it's all down to personal taste. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 2025 Honda Rebel 850 isn't just a step forward for the Rebel Series A, it's a bold leap. It bridges the gap between classic and contemporary, offering something for the seasoned cruiser enthusiast as well as the new age rider who wants a blend of tech, comfort, and attitude. It's not the fastest bike, nor the flashiest, but it's honest, capable, and endlessly enjoyable to ride. If you're in the market for a middleweight cruiser that turns heads, offers real-world usability, and comes from a brand with a rock-solid reputation, the Rebel 850 deserves to be at the top of your list. It's got the looks, the performance, and the reliability to back up its bold new identity. Thanks for tuning into Two Wheel Trends. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep-dive motorcycle reviews just like this one. Got a question about the Rebel 850 or want us to compare it with another bike? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep the passion alive.